Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on another whirlwind trip to Europe, this time in Brussels for emergency meetings on the war in Ukraine.
We continue to condemn the illegal and increasingly horrific war by Vladimir Putin, and I look forward to engaging with our partners at NATO and in Europe over the next couple of days.
And that was Trudeau speaking yesterday. Today, in the Belgian capital, he'll be addressing the European Parliament, first time since 2017, as well as a working dinner with the European Commission president, and tomorrow attending NATO and G7 summits with a number of leaders, including U.S. President Joe Biden. Busy day for our Cormac Mac Sweeney, who joins us now, CityNews Parliament Hill Bureau Chief, following all of it for you. Good morning to you, Cormac.
Good morning.
Okay, where shall we begin? Let's start with Trudeau in Brussels. He's got a very busy schedule, his second visit in Europe in the last month. Beginning with what's going to be happening with addressing European Parliament, you don't hear that very often of a Canadian doing that.
No, and it's always important when we have world leaders, especially, the Canadian Prime Minister, able to address parliaments like this. But this is an important time right now. The European leaders in the EU Parliament, as well as in NATO and G7, we really need to focus on what can be done to try and stop the violence in Ukraine. What are the next steps? There's a lot of push to get some European countries to be a little bit tougher economically in the sanctions against Russia. But it's not that simple, especially when it comes to the issue of energy. There is a gap there to be filled for Canada when it comes to natural gas and other things. And that's a push the opposition is trying to have right now. And it's a conversation that's been going on for weeks. We know the last trip that the Prime Minister went on in his swing through Europe to deal with the situation in Ukraine. He did address these issues, especially with Germany, about seeing if how Canada could possibly fill an energy gap, if possible, for European nations that are looking to get off of Russian energy. So a lot of conversations to be had in terms of military support, energy security in Europe, and I think those are some things that will be touched on today.
Cormac, as always, appreciate your time. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you again.
Anytime now.